10 eerie signs someone can't get you out of their head. Welcome to the Psychology and Physical Training channel. You know how sometimes you get this weird feeling like someone's thinking about you? Well, maybe it's not so weird after all. Have you ever wondered if someone out there can't stop thinking about you? Maybe it's an ex, a secret admirer, or someone you've crossed paths with. There are actually subtle and sometimes eerie signs that reveal when someone's thoughts are consumed by you. In today's video, we're diving into 10 undeniable signs that someone just can't get you out of their head. Are you ready to decode the mystery of who's secretly obsessed with you? Let's get into it. They keep reaching out. Okay, first up, let's talk about communication. It's the cornerstone of any relationship, whether it's just starting out or has been going on for years. One of the clearest signs someone's got it bad for you? They keep finding reasons to contact you. It could be a simple good morning text or a random meme that made them think of you. If someone's constantly texting, liking your old Instagram photos, or sending you memes at 2 a.m., they're definitely trying to stay on your radar. They want to be the first thing you see when you wake up and the last thing you think about before you go to sleep. It's their way of keeping you in their orbit without outright saying, "Hey, I can't stop thinking about you." It's a subtle yet persistent way of making sure you don't forget about them. But, a word of advice? If the constant contact starts to feel overwhelming, don't be afraid to set some boundaries. It's important to communicate your needs and make sure you're comfortable. You gotta look out for your own mental peace, you know what I mean? Taking time for yourself is crucial. Whether it's meditating, going for a walk, or just enjoying a cup of coffee without distractions, make sure you have moments of peace. Remember, your time and energy are precious. It's okay to prioritize your own well-being and manage your time effectively. Keeping a balanced life is key to maintaining healthy relationships. So if someone's blowing up your phone, it might be a sign they're totally smitten, but it's also a sign you need to set some healthy boundaries. Don't hesitate to use features like Do Not Disturb to give yourself some breathing room. After all, a little space can make the heart grow fonder. They name drop you. A lot. Alright, have you ever experienced this? You're hanging out with some friends and suddenly your name gets thrown into the conversation, and it's not even about something you did together. That, my friends, is a classic sign someone's got you on their mind 24/7. If you hear from multiple sources that someone's been singing your praises or randomly mentioning your name, chances are you're occupying a prime spot in their thoughts. Either way, it's definitely a sign they can't get you out of their head. Coincidence? I think not. Picture this. You're at your favorite coffee shop and suddenly, bam! There they are. The person who can't seem to get enough of you. Coincidence? Maybe once. But if it starts to feel like they've got a GPS tracker on your soul, chances are, they're deliberately putting themselves in your path. It means they're going out of their way to be near you, even if it means awkwardly lingering by the pastry case. And then there are the coincidental encounters at events. If someone seems to magically appear wherever you go, don't be afraid to embrace the possibility that they're completely smitten, or, slightly stalkerish. But, hey, let's focus on the positive. They're your #1 fan, online, at least. Alright, let's talk about the digital age. Because in the world of social media, there's no hiding from someone who's got it bad for you. If you're wondering if you're living rent-free in someone's head, look no further than your notifications. If they're liking your posts the second you hit share, chances are, they've got notifications turned on for you. And that's some serious dedication, right there. And then, there are the deep dives. They're liking pictures from years ago, commenting on posts you barely even remember making. If someone's constantly lurking on your profiles, it's a surefire sign you're occupying a prime spot in their thoughts. So, embrace the attention, or block them if it gets weird. They remember. Have you ever had a conversation with someone, and you mention something totally random, and then, weeks later they bring it up again? Yeah, that's not just good listening skills. That's a sign they're replaying your every word in their head. They remember the smallest details, the silliest anecdotes, and they treasure them. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? It means they're paying attention and care about what you have to say. So, the next time someone surprises you by remembering some obscure fact, don't be afraid to be flattered. Their body's talking and it's saying, "I'm totally into you." Sometimes words just aren't enough. It's all about those sneaky little signals our bodies send out. Because let's face it, body language doesn't lie. Pay attention to the eyes. Do they constantly glance in your direction, hold your gaze a beat too long, and then there's the fidgeting? Do they suddenly become incapable of sitting still when you're around? All classic signs of nerves, and nerves usually mean one thing: they're totally smitten. So, the next time you're wondering if someone's got the hots for you, forget about what they're saying and pay attention to what their body's doing. Because chances are, their subconscious is screaming, "I'm totally into you." They're basically your personal FBI agent, in a non-creepy way hopefully. We've all been there. You meet someone new, and suddenly they're hitting you with more questions than a game show host. So, how can you tell if someone's just being friendly, or if they're secretly obsessed with you? Pay attention to the questions they're asking. Are they genuinely curious about your passions, dreams, fears? And then there's the frequency. Are they constantly peppering you with questions, even when you're trying to enjoy a peaceful moment of silence? Look, it's great to be interesting, but it's also okay to have boundaries. You're their measuring stick, and everyone else falls short. Let's talk about comparisons, because nothing screams "I'm totally fixated on you," like constantly comparing everyone else to, well, imagine this. You're hanging out with friends, and someone makes a casual comment about a celebrity crush. And then, out of nowhere, the person who can't seem to get you out of their head chimes in with, "Yeah, but they're not as funny, smart, or charming as you." When someone is truly smitten with you, they might subconsciously start comparing everyone else to you. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means you've set the bar pretty high. Green with envy, and it's not a good look on them. Let's talk about the green-eyed monster, because jealousy is a surefire sign that someone's got it bad for you. But we're not talking about the cute, playful kind of jealousy here. We're talking about the kind that rears its ugly head and makes everyone feel a little uncomfortable. Imagine this. You're casually telling someone about a fun night out with friends, and they respond with a tight smile and a clipped, "That's nice." Or you mention a work acquaintance who's been helpful lately and they suddenly seem disinterested. A little jealousy can be flattering, but too much can be a red flag. It's important to remember that healthy relationships are built on trust and security, not possessiveness and suspicion. They're putting on a show and you're the audience. When someone's completely smitten with you, they want to impress you. They want to show you their best side. It's like they're putting on a performance, hoping to win your admiration and affection. So how can you tell if someone's putting on a performance just for you? Pay attention to their appearance. Notice if they suddenly start paying extra attention to how they look whenever you're around. Do they suddenly start dressing to the nines every time you're around? Maybe they wear outfits that seem a bit too fancy for the occasion. Or they always look like they've just stepped out of a fashion magazine. And then, there's the bragging. Do they find subtle ways to work their latest accomplishments into every conversation? It's like they can't help but mention their recent promotion, their new car, or their latest travel adventure. If someone is genuinely proud of their achievements, that's great. It's wonderful to share your successes with others. But if they're constantly trying to one-up everyone else, it can be a sign that they're more interested in impressing you than in building a genuine connection. They might interrupt conversations just to highlight their own successes, making it clear that they're seeking your approval. So, the next time someone starts peacocking in your presence, don't be afraid to take it with a grain of salt. Remember, true connections are built on authenticity, not on a series of performances. Look for those who are genuine and sincere, rather than those who are just trying to put on a show. What does it all mean? Wow, we've covered a lot of ground today. From subtle glances to unexpected messages, we've explored the intricate ways people show their feelings. Now that you know these 10 signs, take a moment to reflect on the people in your life. Think about your friends, family, and even acquaintances. Have you noticed someone showing any of these behaviors? Maybe a friend who always seems to be around, or someone who texts you out of the blue. Perhaps it's someone you secretly have a crush on too? Those lingering looks and shy smiles can say a lot more than words ever could. Or maybe it's someone you never expected. Sometimes the most surprising connections come from the least expected places. If someone can't get you out of their head, it means you've left a strong impression. This can be a powerful realization. But remember, this knowledge isn't just about curiosity, it's about awareness. Use it wisely. Understanding these signs can help you navigate your relationships better. If you're picking up on these signs and you're interested, maybe take a chance. Life is too short to not explore potential connections, but if you're not feeling it, that's totally okay too. Set those boundaries. It's important to be true to your own feelings and comfort levels. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might find it interesting. Your support helps us create more content like this. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more fascinating insights into human behavior. Stay tuned for more videos that delve into the complexities of our interactions and emotions. And if you like this video, do not forget to subscribe and follow the Psychology and Physical Training channel for more videos. Thanks for joining me today on this journey.